What size are you?
I'm average.
Can I feel it to see? What is it on?
No, we ain't doing nothing like that.
And we ain't doing that?
No, we ain't doing
It
nothing.
must be little.
Now, just from the flip-flops to the dress or whatever, to the hairstyle, to the lashes, I don't think this is necessarily surprising to those who are familiar with this archetype. But I have to say, the brother dealt with it well, you know, and this woman, to me, she just exudes a demonic spirit. And not even just a demonic spirit, but just a nasty one in general, because for a man to have, you know, restraint and not want you to touch his private parts, which the fact that I even have to say is perfectly normal is crazy. You know, if this was the roles reversed, I wouldn't even have to say it's perfectly normal. It would just be understood, right? But it's perfectly normal, you know, for a man to say, no, I'm good. I don't want you to touch my private parts. And I assume there's been men allowing her to do so, but clearly this wasn't one of those men. And you want to be one of those men who stand out, because when she goes home at night, not to say it matters what someone like this who has such little self-respect, not to say what she thinks matters, but when she goes home, you think she's remembering all those guys who said yes? No, because they just go along with the get along, right? That's expected of you. But the one guy who says no, you're different. You stand out. And look at the brother, man, taking care of himself. It's crazy though, man.
And I just ducked because I think I prefer a guy that's a little bit more bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, a little taller, a little more bigger, because I'm also a left-handed. So.
Okay. And is she typically somebody that's your type?
No.
Why not?
Not trying to suffocate.
Nah, did he have to put all that on the end of it? No. But, you know, preference is preference. But, yeah. I think, buddy, just looking at him too, since we're talking about archetypes so far in this video, yeah, bro. I think I watched a true crime series of a Asian nigga doing some crazy shit. He looks exactly like the nigga. You just might know the true crime documentary I'm talking about, bro. He looks exactly like that nigga. So, yeah, if he's anything like the guy that I watched, she needs to leave that 20v1 as soon as that question is over. She needs to leave that 20v1 because buddy looks like he's gonna wait for her outside, man.
You said I can no longer be here?
Yeah, you can't. I can't deal with you. I have to detach. I have to heal. I got to deal with all of these.
What the fuck do you think I have to do?
I can't do it.
What the fuck do you think I have to do?
It's easy for you. You don't want me.
You said I can no longer be here?
Yeah, you can't. I can't deal with you. I have to detach. I have to heal. I got to deal with all of these.
What the fuck do you think I have to do?
I can't do it.
What the fuck do you think I have to do?
It's easy for you. You don't want me. It's always easier for a woman.
Oh, it's easy for you. Bro, I'ma post this for shit show. I'ma post this and I'ma be good. I'ma be good just because you fucking said that shit, bro. I'ma be good just because you fucking said that shit. The fact that because I'm no longer putting up with your fucking shit that you're telling me I need to get the fuck out right now, and you know I don't have anywhere to go, you're fucked up. You're fucked up. You're fucked up because you're mad that I don't want to be with you no more and I want a divorce. So you're telling me I need to get out right now when we're not even going down to the courthouse like we said until Thursday.
We can go tomorrow.
You gonna pay the $400?
I'll find a way. Don't worry.
Okay, then we can go tomorrow. We can go tomorrow and I'll be out. I'll figure out a way. God got me.
It's always easier for a woman.
Oh, it's easy.
I think this video, let's actually check out the caption. Raw, uncut, and unfiltered, because this is my real life right now. I'm not sugarcoating or hiding shit no more. Talk about realities collapsing in real time. It's really the year of letting go what no longer serves you. Oh my goodness, man. I was at an event today and a spiritual healer channeled an intuitive message from me. My wealth depends on my visibility and not just on social media, but in the real world. She said that I'm always given it time for me to receive everything I've ever wanted. Okay, bro. Let me just go ahead and say this, bro. From my dating experiences, and not just 2025, but just in general for the past, like I say about 5-6 years, spiritual women have to be some of the worst women to date. Some of the, just like this, I'm talking about just like this, bro. They'll have the earthy vibe. Some of them have the earthy vibe. Some of them will have the crystal. Some of them will look like this. Listen, I'm telling you from experience, they are some of the fakest Trust me, brother. They're some of the worst women to date. From my experience, the woman that's going to surprise you the most when you really find out who she truly is the spiritual woman. Because a lot of times we as fellas, we can be like, you know what, I'm not going for the ghetto types or this type. Let me go for a girl who's on the earthy vibe. You know, she's down to earth. She's spiritual. She takes care of herself. You know, and that's why they present as such, because they know it attracts certain men. Right? It attracts men. Especially men looking for peace in their life, right? But bro, these women be some of the most narcissistic, straight up demonic women I've realized. For 99%, I'm going to say it. It's a fact. I'll stand on the business, right? Let me say majority. Majority of the time, these spiritual women are cosplaying, bro. They're not who they portray themselves to be, bro. They're not. They're not. If they were truly spiritual, a lot of times it will just be within them. They don't have to do all the extra stuff on the outside to appear like they're spiritual and in tune. And it's crazy because this video, I think someone said it here in the comments, like, it says you're asking for a divorce and you're getting mad because he wants you out of his house. Is this a true comment? Let me see some of the. Okay, yeah. So she's actually divorcing him. This is what did I just say? Narcissistic, some of the most narcissistic women. You're literally divorcing him. And he's asking you to leave his house. How dare you? What? You're divorcing him. He can tell you to get out of his house. You're not together anymore. So he's still supposed to serve you. Why? Because it's your reality. It's your spiritual manifestation. It's your world. Everything has to serve you, right? I'm telling you, they're some of the most narcissistic people, man.
Yeah, listen, my kids are 19 and 21. You can't be posting that shit about me.
Oh, yeah. What you mean? You in the video? I'm finna, yes, I'm recording y'all. I'm recording y'all. Niggas is mama. What's wrong with y'all?
Boy, if you don't put that phone down, I'm gonna put that phone in the trash.
This shit crazy. I'm
sorry, man. Why you never record that?
They're in the male bathroom, still talking crazy, bro. You can't make up this entitlement, bro. You're in the male bathroom. Bro, imagine being in a female bathroom talking crazy to them, telling them don't record me when I'm in the female bathroom. But it's crazy because the women who say, oh, nah, it's just a man's world. You know, men run everything. We have no freedom. We have no nothing. You know, we barely have freedom. They'll never talk about this video. They'll never talk about stuff like this. They'll never. You know, like, let's be real, bro. They're not going to ever talk about this. The feminists ain't going to talk about this. They act like these videos don't exist, but let them see a video of some misogyny or something, they'll talk about that. You know, it's crazy, but when we want to talk about the privileges that women have in society, bring this up, because this is a clear example of it, bro. We can never, as men, go in the female bathroom and it's just cool, my nigga. But that just goes to show, bro, they're so entitled to the point where they can be in a male bathroom and still be talking shit to you about recording when you're in the male bathroom.
Invest in your appearance. I know it's good to not judge a book by its cover and all that stuff, but nobody's going to see your personality at first glance. Think about it. Let's say you're going for a job interview, right? You show up with dirty, wrinkled clothes, your hair's unkept, you don't smell good, you know, you just look bad. That recruiter is going to look at you crazy, right? Same thing goes for dating. Let's say you show up looking bad, your date is going to look at you like you crazy, and you're probably not going to hear from that person anymore after that day. Believe it or not, a lot of the way people treat you is going to be based on how they perceive you. And if you look like you respect yourself, you care about yourself, you're well put together, they're going to treat you as such. Making sure you look your best is also going to impact your mental in a positive way. When you look good, you feel good. Although it is very important to be a good person on the inside, your outside appearance is equally important. So, with that being said, make sure you treat your physical appearance like a priority.
Facts, man. My brother said it just how it is, man. You gotta take care of that physical appearance. It's crazy. We're living in a clown world nowadays to where, you know, people expect to look crazy and be treated like queens. You know, people expect to look like a 3 and I have to treat you like you're a 9, or else I'm just wrong, or I'm this. You know what I'm saying? I'm this, I'm that, you know. It's crazy, but for sure. And also, if you are someone who takes care of yourself, don't be around people who don't. You know, because you have nothing in common with them, bro. We can't relate, bro. And I've realized, like, even me, the YouTubers that I watch, I realize they rub off on me. You know, when I'm watching niggas who take care of themselves, bro, they look good, you know, females approaching them, it starts to rub off on you like, damn, let me add something else to my skincare, you know. Whereas when you're watching people who are not taking care of themselves, you start finding yourself going weeks without a haircut. You know, who you're taking in and who you're around is very important when it comes to upkeep, bro. I've started realizing that, man.
Men are not attractive anymore, and I'm not even talking about looks. It's the fact that so many of them are not healed, not self-aware.
What do these women be thinking when they're making these type of videos? Can you not apply the exact same thing to women? So all these women that we're seeing out here, are you really trying to tell me majority of women in 2025, when they're giving away their body the more than they ever have, their self-esteem is lower than it's ever been, are they healed? Does that sound like a healed woman who gives herself to strangers every night or every other night, however often? Still giving yourself to strangers. That sounds like a healed person. That sounds like someone who's fucking to escape their demons, man. Alright, whoa. But let's be real, man. She knows better, bro. I can never be one of these content creators, bro. And I pray to God to keep me away from being a content creator like this who just says stuff just to feed people's delusions. Because if you look at this post, bro, it has 1.6 million likes. Let's go check it out. Let's go check this shit out, bro.
Stuck at surface.
I think we are healing spiritually / emotionally, educating ourselves and unlearning patterns so much that we're disgusted. What? What does that even mean, bro? Like, this is what I've realized with women, bro. It's not logical, bro. It's just words and emotions, bro. What does that even fucking mean? Listen to this woman with her fake hair and lashes talking about men don't know themselves. Like, you can't make this up, bro. And I'm not even trying to joan you for real for the lashes and shit. Just stay out. Don't be telling men they don't know themselves and you looking like that, though. Don't. Just mind your business. Stay to yourself. Why are you telling niggas they don't know themselves? Nigga, I never put on no accessory, my nigga. And you gonna tell me I don't know myself well? Meanwhile, you putting on accessory before you can step outside, bro. Look at my hair, bro. That's the way God made it. It's always us, huh? Men, please stay away from these women out here. Stay sin free, I think. Stay focused on work on your goals. It's all about self-growth. Male loneliness epidemic. I'm over them now. I just want the money. But this is the healed person who said she's over the person God instilled on this planet for her to have a divine connection with. She says she's over them for something man created, money. But that's the one who's healed, right? What? And then she says, I agree. Same with women. And then has the nerve to say, I agree. Why did you not mention that in your video? Why did you push this video towards sending hate to men if you agreed? Bro.
At the train station, I encountered a group of looksmaxxers in real life. Of course, I know that they exist as people, but I wasn't aware of the extent to which they practice their ideologies. They were using like all the terminology and like raiding random people at the NJ Transit rest stop in Penn Station. And now I'm wondering if my maxilla is recessed. I've never heard that word be used by anybody besides like an orthodontist, so.
Nigga, I've been making black pill, and I'll get to that. I've been making black pill videos for 3 years, or just looks videos, handsome men's game, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the fuck that means, man. I don't know 99% of the shit these looksmaxxing niggas be talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Recessed chin, I don't fucking know, man. You don't really need to know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was seeing a nigga the other day, he makes looksmaxxing content or like black pill content. Buddy was like having a mental breakdown, like damn near looked like he was in a state of psychosis, talking about getting surgery and shit, bro. Alright, fellas, don't go down that path, man. You know, don't go down that path. Now, some of us is blessed. I'm gonna be real. Like, I get told all the time I've done Botox. Like, if you watch my streams, you'll see them say it all the time. Did you get Botox? Did you get Botox? You know what I'm saying? So some of us is blessed, bro. I never seen a surgeon, bro. You know, and I have certain things that look like I got surgery. So I'm not gonna try and put myself in their shoes. I don't know that's like all the way, but I still think it's a sad state to be into where it's like, I feel as though they're not even trying their best to looks max before going to surgery. There's some men out there that they're not even trying their best. They're just going to, you know, and it's like, your mind has been warped, bro. You're damn near in a state of psychosis, bro. You shouldn't even be considering. I'm not even saying you should or shouldn't do surgery. That's on you. I'm not about to even go there. But you shouldn't even be considering that unless you've done every single thing to looks max possible, bro. And a lot of you haven't, bro. You're just going straight there because you want superficial results, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, when you really build yourself up without just going straight to surgery, you not only become better looking, but the energy of that better looking person you will have also. You know, a lot of you, if you just go straight to surgery, bro, a lot of you guys be thinking if you just had a certain look, you will get girls. No, you wouldn't. You will still be a loser weirdo, bro. You will still be a loser. If you're a loser and you become more attractive, you're not all of a sudden just going to get girls, bro. That's what I don't like about the black pill, bro. They like so hardcore on the looks, bro. A lot of you niggas, bro, you need to get that loser energy about you, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's sixes going crazy out here, bro. Just because they ain't losers, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm saying. Be careful who you're watching, bro. Some of these looks maxing black pill niggas is losers, bro. Weirdos, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas having mental breakdown, bro. I'll see you in the next one, man.